story time on how my butt cheeks were spread wide enough to just like poop, just like fall straight from the stomach onto the toilet floor when I went boxing against a 6-year like boxing champion, Ibrahim Zahir, and this was my first day of boxing. Gone sexual.
We have another story time today. Yep. How are we feeling about the story time?
I'm feeling like my butt still hurts.
Okay.
My butt does hurt just from like having to run around. That's it, bro. Not because it got spread.
Okay, story time. Today is going to be the story of how your boy, went boxing with him, my friend Solomon.
Okay, where do we even start, bro?
So one day, I was just like, yo, Brody, I was like, yo, you want to come boxing, bro?
Yeah.
And Brody was like, you know what? You, man, you weak. Let's go.
Yo, and we always rage bait him. Like I'm always like, yo, I'm gonna beat your ass, bro. Like, you little dog, bro. You little dog compared to me. And then, it's like a Chihuahua meets like Bulldog, 9 inches inside of like.
So him and Solomon. Solomon. Insert the picture of Solomon in the door. Yesterday, I saw Solomon come out. He knock on my door. Again, the triangle cut. Yeah. Stinky butt. He go, what's your intent?
The fuck? He be calling the shots now. Like,
the hell?
He gets one match, and now he starts calling the shots, bro.
We started boxing, and it was first. It was I was like, you know what? All you guys come at me in a row without stopping, and let's just see what we can do, right?
Yeah.
Boy, also, and Loki, I think Brody did bits, bro.
Y'all don't get it, bro. It's when your big brother, he just wants to like start like really like touching you and feeling you, and then he knows that like you hate playing with him. So he's like, "No, you did good. You were doing bits."
I was boxing him, and he was doing bits. Like I don't want
doing bits.
No. Bro. So the thing is, right? Whenever I box, I try to come in close, and when I.
That shit got spread. I'm gonna keep it on, bro. I'm gonna keep it on full stack, bro. The only thing that got spread was me, bro. Like some butter on some bread.
No, I came in close because I
wasn't able to fart afterwards. It was left gaping, bro. That shit hurt, bro. On some PG-13, on some family-friendly business, bro. That shit hurt for real, bro. Do you know how like disorienting it is? Like I'm like, boom. I'm like, yo, where the fuck? On some anime webtoon, like I was like, where's he hitting me from? It's a phantom punch.
Whenever I came in close, because he has a wrestling background, so he's like his like upper body is very strong, right? So whenever I came in close, he just pushed me away. I was like, okay, I've never like that. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck. That was your best defense.
Like moth to a flame, like slave master to a slave, bro. Like this guy talking about some whipping. It is not a metaphor, bro. Dead ass like whips in his arms. I'm getting hurt. And I'm talking to this guy named Julius C.
Wait, so you want to act that out? What happened?
All right, ready? So I'm like, I'm like, yo, I'm really about that anime. What the fuck? What the, bro? I get hit by some like all might like gut wrenching. I'm like, what the I can't see it. I'm like in the nom. I'm like a turtle fighting for his life as he's like moving through the beaches. You know when a baby turtle first like spawns out of nowhere? That shit gets picked off by a crow. That's what I felt like, bro. And your ass wasn't even a crow. You were like a shark, bro. Like, bro, this is how tight the guard is, right? In this like little minute 1 atom molecular space.
And then he sits down, right? He's like, oh, damn. And I'm boxing Julian. But he's like resting, blah, blah. Why are you sweating?
The fuck?
What the
bro, and he's dressed in like a quarter zip.
He's like, oh yeah, he's like in a matcha quarter zip outfit, like
his jeans
on as well. Like Julian was like, why you got your jeans? What the fuck?
He literally looks like the manager's son, bro.
Yes. He was like, El Cardio.
Yeah, I was like, the fuck? And this guy, oh my god, where is?
And then he was like, it's pretty simple. It's like dancing.
It's like and this fruity ass motherfucking pancake goes up to me and he's like, oh, it's like this. Oh, it's all about the hips. Watch me, hips. And I see this. I don't even know what to call him, bro. I see this animal. And he goes up and he's just like, it looks like your girlfriend's help like boxing. It's like, am I doing the work? Come. And then big brothers are here just like, come on, shave my dread. And then he has the audacity to come back and he's just like, bro, I'm not even sweating. We are playing 2 different games, bro. I'm dying. He's in La La Land. He's having a fun time.
And then I box Julian, right? And then I'm like,
but then Julius. We have like a debrief.
Julian. Yeah, so he asked Julian, do you have any tips for like to fight?
And this dude said, after the first 2 minutes are up, that final minute, run. Don't even think about throwing a single punch, you dumbass little brown boy who drinks and eats chicken curry, chicken masala. If you even think about throwing a punch, you gonna get countered to like next Tuesday, bro. You gonna feel that. Your ancestors gonna feel that shit, bro. He's like, don't even throw a punch, bro. You're dead. He's like, yo, you try and throw a punch, you gonna get countered so hard, like your child is gonna come out like cross-eyed. I'm like, God damn, is it really like that? He's like, nah, run. He's like, don't throw a punch, don't even block that shit, just run. You're not gonna survive. And then I hear this big ass monkey, and he goes, black flash, underneath his breath. I'm a black flash this brown little monkey. What the fuck?
I was devising this new technique, like a power punch, that I was calling Black Flash. It was basically from Jujutsu Kaisen. I was getting inspiration. I just wanted it to sound cool, so it'd have a placebo effect, so I hit harder. I was like, yo, you know what? This round, I'm gonna try the Black Flash on you.
That's the same thing as like, yo, I'm gonna try the Kamehameha, bro. Like, I ain't gonna fluff around and see if this shit works. And then this big gorilla man winds back up. And I'm like, oh God. Boom. The flip. Ow. I lost my arm, bro. I'm telling you, like, numb to the bone, to the core. I felt like this.
So I punched Julian's arm. I could see like Julian's arm when he was guarded up like this. If I punched it, I had a bit of a space here, right? So I punched his arm and then punched his stomach again. He went, ah. And then I punched it and I punched.
Hey, no, we just see him like mercilessly beating like a young Asian boy, bro. He like got sent back to the team factory.
Was like, he's
got
taller
sent
than
back
me.
to taller than you. It don't even matter, bro. You patch him up, you send him back to Timu, like it's over, bro. AliExpress, like do you know why I'm wearing glasses? I didn't need glasses before the boxing match. I can't have kids anymore too, by the way.
Okay,
I got testicular torsion from the event.
Okay.
And my lifts, my lifts actually dropped the following week.
Wait, really?
Bro, I couldn't lift as much. What do you tell your sibling when you whoop their ass, bro? And they start crying at mom. Nah, you the GOAT though. Oh my arm. You know what? That hurts though.
When you punch them too hard, they start crying. Oh, bro, you punched me, man. Oh, you're too strong. Bro. Chill.
This guy stood perfectly straight, and I wound up my biggest punch I could muster. I was like, 110%. Izuku Midoriya, Deku. And that shit did 0 damage. As a matter of fact, I felt the recoil come back into my arm, and it was like, I was like, the fuck, and my wrist just like started trembling, and I was like, master, and it was like when your dad catches you saying a swear word for the first time when you're 3 years old, and you go and say the F word to your neighbor, and then he pinches your wrist, and then he drags you inside, and he starts belting you, and starts slapping the shit at you, and your jiggly little butt, like little poop fall out. Like, there was a second where you comboed me, and I felt it in my gut, and it reverberated all throughout my chest, through my brain, through my noggin, and then you hit me again, and I was like, oh. And I felt it in my soul. If I got another punch, I would have switched genders.
That was the story time of how your boy went boxing with two of my best friends, Asu and Solomon.
6-year, like 2-time national championship.
Okay,
like, you know he rules Pakistan? With his fists. With his fists. He runs a gang in Pakistan, bro. I hope this reaches the Pakistani audience, bro.
So, yeah. Happy days. Have a good day. Stay blessed. Stay happy. Leave a like. Subscribe. And as always, don't be like Sully. Don't be like Dodoria. Be like...
Happy Ramadan.